Hey, g'day guys. New event once again. Today is called the Out to Play. There's a new shiny. It is available in only a select few ways. Field research and hatching 2k and 7 kilometer eggs. So any 7k's or 2k eggs that you can hatch, or sorry, that you collect once the event has started, have the potential to hatch this particular Pokemon, and that is Hisuian Growlithe. So this event in particular has mostly to do with routes. Of course it's called the Out to Play. It's why I'm outside, and as you can see I'm back in the city, and I've come here specifically because I'm told that this might be the best place to find some routes to hit. So if you haven't seen in Campfire so far or yet, it does have a routes tab there. So if I tap on that, and then it should show me where the nearest routes are to me. So there's, oh, here we are, one that looks like starts from just up the hill. Sweet, so let's go and hit that. Maybe, yeah, so let's go and do that route really quickly, because yeah, it's all fun and games getting out to play, but this weather doesn't look the best at the moment, so let's try and make hay while the sun shines. There is timed research which is available with a ticket in New Zealand at $3.49. I think it's like $2 US. Thank you to One Queen for beating me to the ticket. This time, I'll get you next time. Featured spawns for the event looks largely like Pokemon that have a buddy requirement to be able to evolve that particular mon. So Woobat, Eevee, which has walking requirements for the Umbreon and Espeons. And I'm seeing Feebas back in the wild, which I'll be honest, I'm quite excited for. It's been a while. And the particular research task that we're wanting to complete is hatch 3 eggs if you're going to be shiny hunting that Hisuian Growlithe. That's a cool little one to get after. So again, it is spitting a little bit, but let's go and complete that route before the rain really comes in. Where is it again? Just up the hill on Durham Street. Hopefully it's a good chance to get some Zygarde cells during this event as well, because I think I'm only on 11, maybe 12. And we do need 250 to be able to evolve Zygarde to its final evolution. Okay, quick look at the tasks for the timed research. You're going to explore 5Ks, hatch 3 eggs, which we'll do as part of the normal field research tasks for Growlithe anyway. There are a couple other tasks there that I'm not going to bother with, only because, yeah, best time to get after Hisuian Growlithe at the moment. Walk 1,000. Joe, brother! Hey! Couple of fellas working hard, using incense while following a route. I could do that and catch 20 Pokemon while following routes. Sure, I can do that as well. That weather is a little bit concerning though, but is what it is. I'm getting closer to the start, am I? Yeah. Let's go. So it must be that stop right there. Oh, I guess the other feature to take note of at the moment, especially for those who are still looking for Kecleons to complete the task, they should be showing up on more Pokestops at the moment, which can be both a blessing and a curse for those who don't need them. You're going to have little Kecleons blocking up your stops unless you're using an auto catcher. But for now, let's see if we can walk those 5Ks so we can get 3 checks in before the end of the video at least. I'm going to go here and do this route now, see what rewards we get at the end. 3 times XP for completing a route during this event at the moment. So I mean, it's never really much anyway, but the bonus is a bonus, isn't it? Let's see what we can do. Let's do this way. Okay, so we've got the timed research that we're walking there. Still got 3 eggs that we need to hatch. Okay, and I need to catch 20 Pokemon as part of this. Right. I really hoped one of the features was going to be maybe an increased chance of finding Zygarde cells, or having the ability to find more than one, perhaps. Get in the bag, stay in the bag. Okay, using an incense while following a route works with your daily incense, so that's cool. 15-minute walk is a lot easier than a half an hour walk. Well, that's annoying. Just gotten to the end of the route and there was a Zygarde cell that popped up. Hold on. Oh, finally. Okay, safe. I managed to get it. Okay, so it popped up right by the EV there. I went to click on it, hit the EV instead of the cell, and then the cell disappeared, but it popped back up anyway, so that's a plus. But yeah, just about to get towards the end of the route now. Okay, so now with the routes, they have a complete button that you need to press to actually finish the route off. Doesn't auto complete like it did before, so there you go. It's just turned orange, means I can jump in, hit complete, hit yes, follow a route, and that's one done. Bay Court to Rose Gardens, 6 berries, 3 revives, 1000 stardust. Yeah, nice and easy, not too bad. So I've still got to hit 3 eggs before I can collect any more tasks, but again, it's going to be my only focus on the tasks, because that's all I want. Just more chances at the Hisuian Growlithe, the better. Well, got one cell. It feels like a success in itself already. Now, it is starting to spit a little bit more. Also, do you ever have people looking at you funny and never really realizing why? And you know, just because, I mean, obviously you're doing what you might normally always do anyway and not really think anything weird of it. And I'm pretty sure it's because Māori boy is walking around toting a CBD here in his bare feet. Just remembered the other thing worth mentioning as well is the showcases are back, and this time we have Growlithe, biggest size Growlithe. Let's have a go and see what I've got here. 30.99, and it is rank 1. Oh, it's not a very high one though. Yeah, quick tip for that: catch all the Growlithe, even if they don't come across as huge, because for some reason or another with the point system and how big the Growlithe, or how big the Mon is, the XLs end up bigger than the XXLs in some cases. No idea why, but it's a good one to take note of. Oh, can really feel that spit starting to come in now. Cut my losses, go back to the car. I'm not chicken, I just don't want to get wet, and I'm walking around with bare feet. Oh, and the last thing, this research here is not the paid timed research that I was thinking of. This one just below it is Tales of Adventure. So with that one, gives you 10 checks for what I can only assume is going to be Hisuian Growlithe. So we'll give ourselves a couple of checks here. First one's not a shiny, and let's do that second check together. And that one is, oh, normal Growlithe. Okay, not Hisuian. Okay, so it's not all Hisuian Growlithe, it's one of each. Bummer. So that's 5, potentially 6 with that last one there, Hisuian Growlithe. Okay, so we've found some sunlight at Yatton Park in Parkvale. It's still a little bit windy, it's still a bit spitting, but at least the sun's out and it's allowed me to do the rest of the walking that I need to do for the last egg hatches. And I believe I even managed to complete the paid time research. So we've got some checks here. Let's go ahead and do the normal Growlithe first. No shiny, and I don't mind because that's not the one I want. So 2, no shiny on this. Before I spin those last stops there, I just want to make sure that I can claim those pet 3 egg tasks. No shiny on the 3rd Kanto. Good. Check the 4th, not a shiny. Good news. Hopefully that means the Hisuian checks would be positive, huh? Okay, let's go ahead. It's our first check. Oh! Oh my gosh! Shoot, just like that, we got it. Oh, I really can't believe that. My gosh, I'm honestly blown away right now, team. I can't believe that just happened. Shiny from research. From the paid research. Ivies aren't too bad, but it's out. Man, I really have to admit, I've been quite lucky these last few events and getting the shinies nice and early. But I mean, it's not going to happen again. But dang, got the shiny on the first go. Well, the second go. That was only my second check. I suppose lucky for me, I don't have to go too hard on the task now. I do need an extra one so I can complete the set. But again, massive thank you to my partner in crime, One Queen, for the paid research. It's amazing. It's to be one of the first times it's actually come through for me. See, I'm not even bothering with these checks now because I mean, you know, it's just know I'm not going to be lucky enough to get another shiny in this lot. It's, you know, I've already hit the jackpot. Goodness. Last check. Couple of incubators. Start the encounter, and a non-shiny Hisuian Growlithe. I mean, do I still think the paid research is worth it? I mean, when I put it like this, considering you have to hatch 3 eggs anyway, in order to get the research for Hisuian Growlithe done, it probably is, to be honest. In New Zealand, $3.50 or however much the ticket was is probably equivalent to buying 2 incubators anyway. So second check, not a shiny. And last check, not surprised, like I said, I just don't think it's gonna be happening again for a little while because I already got it so early. So cool. Well, that's going to be the video for the day. For today, I'll be getting out and definitely doing some more routes and trying to get after the Zygarde cells while the route's a feature of the current event and all of that good stuff. Let's go ahead and just check the new egg pool. Yep, Hisuian Growlithe is there along with Wimpod. As mentioned before, Hisuian Growlithe's only going to show up in the 2k eggs and the 7ks, but there's no increased drop rate on the 7k eggs, which is, there's no increased drop rate on the 2k eggs, which is a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. Now I think a friend needs a hand with this raid here, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. But again, as always, thank you for watching and all the best for the event and finding that Hisuian Growlithe. And I genuinely mean it. I hope you get as lucky as I just did, because again, smack in the face, I really can't believe that just happened. But what a way to end the video. Hisuian Growlithe. Shiny Hisuian Growlithe is in the bag. Good news. We'll see you in the next one.